they were seriously big, seriously expensive, and seriously serious. That was until the year 1961. The PDP-1, made by the Digital Equipment Corporation, DEC. This gigantic machine lacked the kind of applications that sell one-ton mini-computers and bring in serious money. The fledgling company turned to scholars at MIT, hoping the young programmers would soon have it humming with brainiac applications. Irresistibly drawn to the PDP-1 from their lair in the Tech Model Railroad Club, MIT hackers studied the machine's assets. A large display, console typewriter, paper tape reader, and 9 whole kilobytes of computing power. Now, how to use it? For hacker slug Russell, inspiration came from Japanese Toho science fiction films, Disney's Man in Space series, and the smooth prose of E.E. Smith's Lensman novels.
I started talking up the idea of having a spaceship training. Spaceships were very much in the news. It was abundantly clear that people didn't know how to fly spaceships very well. And eventually, the critical chorus at the Model Railroad Club and elsewhere said, "That's a great idea, why don't you do it?" After talking it up for 8 weeks or so, I finally got shamed into writing code. And in the fall of 1961, I had a demonstration program that had 2 spaceships which could maneuver around the screen and could fire torpedoes at each other.
An intergalactic dogfight, and they would call it Space War. Space War pushed the limits of the PDP-1's graphics and real-time capability.
Dan Edwards rewrote the display so we could have gravity affect the spaceships. And Pete Sampson added stars.
I took a star table down to magnitude 4.5 and took a slice of the sky around the celestial equator and had it scroll by. We now have real stars.
In May 1962, Space War made its debut at MIT's Science Open House and DEC's User Society. Huge crowds lined up to play. But was Space War the PDP-1 demo that DEC hoped for? Absolutely. Space War quickly gained a cult following on college campuses, and just about anywhere there was a PDP-1.
Considering how few PDP-1s were sold, perhaps 50 of them made, the number of people who saw Space War was high because so many of them went to universities.
In 1972, Rolling Stone called Space War a flawless crystal ball of things to come in computer science, and announced, ready or not, computers are coming to the people.
One point I happened to make to Stuart Brand was this was a great collaboration. Not just a good game and an excellent piece of programming art.
Space War encouraged interaction between human and machine. It got people excited about the field of computer programming. And it introduced the world to the multi-billion-dollar industry of computer gaming.
It certainly established that you could play games with computers, and people have been doing it ever since.
That's cool. Steve was here last time I was here, demoing Space War on PDP-1. So he would talk about it while you would play it with somebody. And here's the actual equipment.
Computers. In the beginning, they were
Paper
seriously
tapes,
big, seriously
tape reader,
expensive, and seriously serious.
Table for your charts and
That was
graphs.
until the year
There's
1961.
the text output, typewriter thingy.
The
Screen.
PDP-1, made by the Digital Equipment Corporation,
And the control boxes for
this
player
gigantic
versus player.
machine lacked the kind of
Classic Space
applications
War.
that sell one-ton mini-computers and
Very
bring
simple.
in serious money. The
Just played
fledgling
this,
company turned to
a
scholars
variation of
at
this game
MIT,
that's also quite
hoping
old
the
from the
young
late
programmers
70s
would soon have it
at the
humming
Game
with
Expo this
brainiac
last weekend.
applications.
You see it on my channel.
Irresistibly drawn to the
called Space War.
from their lair in the
But
tech
instead of one word with an exclamation point,
MIT
it's
hackers
2 words,
studied the
Space War.
machine's
And then
aspects.
Atari 2600 had a great
A large
version.
display,
My brother and I played for hours and hours as kids
paper
at
tape
home. So
reader,
there's the entire
and 9 whole kilobytes
system
of
right there.
computing
Last time I was
power.
here, when he was here,
How
he
to
actually
use
played
it.
me a music demo on here. Very primitive tones,
Russell.
but music coming off
Inspiration
one of these
came
paper
from
tapes
Japanese
on the
total
machine.
science fiction films. Disney's
And there's a
famous
shot of the room where
space
they were
series,
working on it.
and the smooth prose of E.E. Smith's Lensman
Desks
novels.
of paper tapes,
I
dispensers,
started
oscilloscope,
talking about the idea of having a spaceship
cabinets,
training. Spaceships were very
classic
much
old
in the news.
chairs.
It was abundantly clear that people didn't know how to fly
It's a
spaceships
pretty cool
very
room,
well.
replicating
And
the
eventually, the
PDP-1.
artists at the Railroad Club and elsewhere
This is the
said that's a great idea.
restoration
Why don't we
project
do it?
information here.
After talking it up for 8 weeks or so,
There's a
I
shot of the
finally got
guys
shaped into writing code.
who worked on it.
In the fall of 1961, I had a demonstration program.
There's Steve again.
with 2 spaceships, which could maneuver around the screen and could fire torpedoes at each other.
Shots of
An intergalactic
PDP
dogfight,
related stuff.
and they would call it
There's a fun
Space
graphic of the PDP cost.
Space War pushed the limits of the PDP-1's graphics and real-time capability.
Dan Edwards rewrote
So now we're back into the museum proper. There's an IBM demo lab. I might get cut off in here, but this is a replica of a server room just like the one I used to work in, with some old equipment in it. Got your ramp, and your raised floor, so wiring goes under the floor.
IBM.
Hello? No, I haven't. What do you do? I just type your name? Oh, okay. I think I got it right.
Apparently there's a 2-word limit.
Well, you can still print it. I mean, it just won't print very well because it's designed for a first and last
Cool,
name.
thanks.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I put my middle name.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I guess so. These are all from Nebraska.
Reads it? You send it to the printer? Cool. See if I spell my name right. It's quick. I did. I spelled my name right. Yay. So what year is this stuff from mostly? What year is this mostly? The equipment? What year was it? 59? Wow.
Introduced in 59. This was built in
Crazy. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. That actually says at the top too. Okay, cool. Very nice. Thank you. Very noisy printer. There's someone. They printed someone there. You got the old classic tape reels that you always find spinning on TV shows and movies to show you something's really computing when it's really just accessing data or backing up stuff. IBM by the numbers. Here's the restoration. Those guys in their suits. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It's a 1401 in Rome. Peter Sellers. Yeah, Dr. Strangelove. That's great. Volkswagen ad. It's pretty funny to read that text there. Philippine American Life Insurance Company. 1962.
Where does it come from?
So Neiman Marcus, holiday gift program, used the 1401. These are the old school computer nerds look like. Nothing like today. Wow. Assembly line. Look at all those wires and Endicott, New York. Magnetic tape drive. This is a low cost magnetic tape drive. Forgot to say this is the World's Fair 1960 in Brussels. Pretty cool. Hanover Fair, Germany, 1960. Very colorful. IBM loved their blue. Big blue. It's in Lima, Peru. That's crazy. 1961. .600 lines per minute. 1960. Crazy, crazy stuff. So yeah, 1401. Still no drinking fountain in sight, which is unfortunate. I think they want you to buy something. Oh, there we go. Finally found a drinking fountain. None on the second floor that I could find. Here's the outside of the deck room. PDP-1 demo lab. So all the computer history stuff is downstairs, and all of the vintage computer fair stuff and auditorium is upstairs. And they also have some computer stuff over here, because they never have enough space upstairs for everything. Oh, maybe they changed it this year. They kept it all upstairs now. It used to be partly downstairs, partly upstairs. They got a screening room here. Computer graphics. I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna catch that tomorrow. The Cloud Bistro. We have the museum store with Space Invaders on it, of course. That guy. Pace analog computer. Very much like an old synthesizer. There's the Hello for Macintosh. Pac-Man waffle maker. Floppy disk notepad. That's cool. Kinds of game and nerd related candies and some 3D printed cutout music box. Fairchild Chronicles. Fairchild used to be right down the street from me when I was a kid in Mountain View. Eventually became the Netscape buildings and now is Symantec. Kinds of books. I actually have one of these shirts, a binary shirt for Computer History Museum. Back when one of those special website promotions. I got 2 tickets and 2 shirts. So I brought a friend here, and we each got shirts and reduced admission. It's really cool. Key in the correct sequence. That's cool. This is the anti-conspiracy shirt here. Got space toys. All kinds of fun stuff here. Hacker shirt. An electric car here. Please do not climb. This is Waymo. This is an offshoot of Google. It has these self-driving cars they've been working on for a long time. We have a nice little seating area out here. And this is the entrance to the museum proper downstairs. All kinds of retro exhibits. I'll do some of that tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time today. Let's go and see if I'm going to miss a talk. Here's the story of the emoji. Okay, well, that was fun. I'm going to go back upstairs for a bit. But first I want to check on the time, see if I'm going to miss a talk. I was going to do the guitar thing with Eddie, I'm here, but I think he postponed it, so I'm going to drop off and check back. So, see you soon. Come back and get your geek on.